It's time for Clink and Drink. Today we're getting all bubbly with some fantastic cocktails at the Arendell Room in Morehead City with owner Denny Schrock. Thanks so much for being with us today.
Hey, thanks for having me, and Happy New Year.
So what are we making for the new year? Because of course we gotta go in with a bang. So what are we doing?
So when I think of New Year's and celebrating and all those things, of course I think of champagne.
Yep.
So we're gonna jump right into a champagne cocktail.
Perfect.
We are going to start off with our first two ingredients, which is a pomegranate liqueur. You can buy it at any liquor store, and Saint Germain.
Perfect.
So we're gonna do a ½ ounce of pomegranate liqueur, and we're going to do a ½ ounce of Saint Germain. And by the way, those two flavors are just beautiful. That's the best description. And then we're going to fill with champagne. You can do it with champagne or cava or prosecco, whatever type of bubbles you like. It's your mouth. Again, do it.
I was gonna say I'm a big prosecco fan. So
and how beautiful is that, right?
That is fantastic.
So then we're going to take and we're just going to get a peeler, and with that peeler we're just going to do a little orange peel.
For a nice little garnish.
For a nice little garnish, but it's actually necessary in making the drink really good. So we squeeze that over, get some of that zest in there, and just drop that right in there, and cheers.
Denny, so the crystal toast, it looks fantastic. You can smell the orange zest. So what is our second beverage?
It's so beautiful. But so the second one, we're going to do a salty bacon. This is going to be for your bourbon lovers and people who didn't even know they like bourbon. So we're going to start with 1 ounce of John Connolly salted caramel bourbon from Bogue Sound Distillery. We're going to do ½ an ounce of Frangelico. We're going to take black walnut bitters from Feet Brothers, and we're going to put a couple good dashes of that in there. And then we use fresh squeezed orange juice, so we're going to use 1 ounce of that. Pour that on top of that. And then we're going to top this whole thing with Coca-Cola. Or Pepsi-Cola, actually, is what we use. We're going to throw some walnuts in there, and that's the salty bank.
Denny, what is our third and final drink?
Our third and final drink is going to be we call it a lavender sin. So I felt like that fit in with the New Year's resolution thing, because it's, you know, sinfully delicious kind of thing.
Ooh, I like that.
So we're going to do that. A lot of people do the dry January thing. We choose to do this one on a solid cube, big cube. You can get different molds for those online anywhere, Amazon especially. We're going to start off with 2 ounces of fresh squeezed lemonade. We make our own lemonade. We have our own recipe. You can do whatever you'd like on that. And then we're going to do some lavender bitters, which you can buy also on Amazon. And we like to get that lavender flavor in there. So we do it kind of like that, so it kind of looks layered.
That's a hearty helping.
Yeah, so it kind of looks like, you know, it gets the lavender all in there, and it's also bitter, so it doesn't taste like dish soap. And
it's almost like cilantro.
And then actually, I'll just take the bottle and just pour it right on top of that ice cube, because if you hit that ice cube just right, then it makes a really pretty layering effect. And we're just going to pour all that in, because it's about 2 ounces. Now I like to take an orange peel, because the orange peel goes well with the Empress Gin. And we take that and we squeeze that over top of it, so you get all that zest. You see the zest come out of it. And then we lay that right in there. And I'll put a drinking straw in there, because you're going to want to stir that drink up before you drink it.
So
but
cute.
That is the lavender scent.
And make sure to come back to Hello E&C every week to pull up a bar stool to discover new spots to clink and drink, and happy 2024.